Hi there, it's Maria, and we're back with another Shop Talk episode. I'm in the shop today with Emmy, and we're going to talk about 5 critical mistakes made in guardrail specifications and how to dodge them.
Then you've got to learn the 5 Ds of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Here are the 5 Ds of product specifications that you need to dodge.
Definitely the first D you want to dodge is the disregard for local building codes. People often overlook things like building height, opening limitations, weight loads, and wind loads, which is just a huge thing that you don't want to ever forget.
How do we stay compliant with those codes?
Well, the biggest thing is to be compliant from day one. You need to make compliance a priority. We often use the International Building Code or the AWS codes for our welders, but there can be certain locations where your install is that you're going to need to use the Universal Building Code as well.
That makes sense. What are some other things that we need to dodge?
Well, the next thing you want to dodge is definitely deficient material selection. People need to understand that the materials you use in your buildings, for your guardrails, for your fences, and things like that, you need to take into considerations like weather, traffic, accessibility.
In terms of materials selection and longevity, what materials should we use?
Well, it really depends on if you're using an interior or exterior application. For exterior applications, we almost always recommend aluminum because of its durability and its lightweight. It's nearly corrosion resistant. You can anodize it, you can paint it. It's just a beautiful material that we really recommend for all of our products.
Now, I know corrosion damage can be a huge specification issue, so how do we avoid that?
Well, the third D that you want to avoid is damage from corrosion. The easiest way to do that is to use finishings. So whether it's paint, we typically use the AMA 2604 or 2605 coatings, or you can anodize your aluminum. That's really going to help protect it from all the elements so that you don't get corrosions and you don't get that third D.
Let's talk about installation. Are there any common mistakes in that area?
Yeah, you definitely want to think about when you're installing your guardrails, you want to make sure that you don't have a defective fasten connection. That's your 4th D. This can cause a whole host of problems, starting with things with galvanic corrosion, where your elements are not the same. Other things like if you don't have a correctly fastened system in a high traffic area like an airport or a bus station where vibrations are going to cause those fasteners to loosen up. The other problem that we have with fastened systems sometimes is that they're really prone to vandalism. People like to steal things off of guardrails. So making sure that you don't have a defective fasten system is really important. Fasten systems can be great, but they can't be defective.
Okay, Emmy, well then, what's the alternative?
Well, one way to prevent having a defective fasten system is to not have a fasten system at all. At Astro, we actually encourage using welded systems a lot because we have certified welding inspectors on our team that are able to ensure the quality, to reduce galvanic corrosion, and make sure that your system is installed safely.
When we're talking about the project as a whole, what are some common aspects that get overlooked?
Well, I would say probably the most important D of the 5 Ds is disconnection. We don't want to have any disconnection between ourselves and our customers. It's really important for us to have clear communication throughout the entire process from concept to completion. So we really focus on project management and making sure that you know what your project is and you know what's going on with it, so you can trust us every time that it's going to get done right. Here at Astro, we don't just dodge these problems. We do everything we can to catch them before they happen.
Woo, nice catch, Emmy.